and welcome back. Today is Tuesday, April 29th. I have your 4 best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. We get a massive 4-game NBA playoff here Tuesday night. This is chef's kiss. A lot of these games are 3-1 in the series, but this is the nitty-gritty kind of matchups here. Backs are against the line. What team will step up here to make it a 3-2 series lead? And then we get the best series of the playoffs. Clippers, Denver, the late game at 9 o'clock on TNT. 2-2 series. This game is going to be incredible. First game on our slate, 5 o'clock on NBA TV. We get Bucks versus Pacers. Weird that we're getting a 5 p.m. game in the playoffs, but hey, I'm not complaining. Early NBA action, cannot wait. 222 over under. Indiana 7-point favorite here at home. Lead the series 3-1. They will most likely take home the series 4-2 and 4-1 in this matchup. 6:30 on TNT. Pistons versus Knicks. 214 over under. Knicks are 5.5 favorite here at home. 3-1 series lead. I think Detroit, they could be mucking it up. So I think this game is going to be another great and grind game. Every game this series has been super close coming down to the fourth quarter. I bet they will continue that here for us today. Boston, Orlando, 7:30 on NBA TV. They're doing a right job. I'm putting this on NBA TV. Boston, 11-point favorite here. 199 over under. Weird seeing 199. Last few times it's been 197.5 for this over under. I think Boston's going to take care of business here today. 4-1 closing that series out. And like I said, late game on TNT. Best playoff series in the NBA playoffs. Clippers, Denver. We are spoiled here. 2-2 series. Clippers, 2-point favorite here on the road. Interesting to see that. 208 over under. This game is going to be cinema, just like how every single game this series has been. Cannot wait for this NBA action. Got 4 plays here that I absolutely love. And before we jump into today's plays, we got to recap yesterday's action. And yesterday in the NBA, and I'm going 0-2 in best bets. That's how you start a week, boys. That's how you do it. 0-2, Davion Mitchell. You take a play in a 40-point blowout early on. You got to love that. He tried his best. The game was over. They pulled a lot of starters late in the game. He had a nice overall game, but just fell shy overall. And then Stephen Curry, the assists. Writing was on the wall. First half, 0 assists. Second half, first half, 1 assist. Second half, 2 assists. Hey, they didn't need him passing at all. It was all Jimmy buckets in the ISO. It is what it is. He had 2 straight great games in a row, but just fell short. Been an awesome run these last few days, but I'm trying to bounce back here in a big way. I got 4 plays here that I absolutely love. And let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day, going to be in the Pacers-Bucks matchup, 222 over under. And this man has gone 4 for 4 in this series here. We've taken his over on this prop a few games ago, and I'm back at it here at home for Tyrese Haliburton. So give me Tyrese Haliburton to go over 15.5 rebounds, assists, coming in -104. On DraftKings, the Milwaukee Bucks, these last 7 games, allow the 4th most rebounds and the most assists to the point guard position. So it's a great spot for Tyrese Haliburton, where he's been balling out against the Bucks. He's gotten this over 5 for his last 5 against Milwaukee. He's getting 21, 19, 17, 17, and then he had 23 rebounds, assists in the most recent game. So great consistency of getting the over, and even past that, being 17 being the baseline. I love that overall. 5 for his last 5 overall, averaging 18.8. Counts 1 regular season game, so don't really have to think about that one. Over 4 for his last 5 home games, averaging 15.6 rebounds, assists, 70% hit rate versus Milwaukee in the playoffs, averaging 16.7 rebounds, assists. So in 10 playoff games against the Bucks these last 2 seasons, 70% hit rate versus them on this number. Rebounds have been steady. 5+ rebounds in 5 straight games for him against the Bucks, and he's had 10+ assists versus the Bucks in 5 straight games. So overall, great consistency from the rebounds and assist market. So we just need one more extra rebound or assist from Tyrese Haliburton in this matchup, because he's been steady at 5 and 10 for the last 5 games here overall. Versus Milwaukee at home in the playoffs, he's gotten this over 4 for his last 5, averaging 17.2 rebounds, assists. So 4 for his last 5 in the playoffs versus the Milwaukee at home. Love that consistency. averaging 13 potential assists in each game this playoff series, with 7+ rebound chances in every single game this series. Coming off of a massive game, 23 rebounds, assists. They won't need Haliburton here at home to be scoring. They'll need Haliburton to get the rebounds after Brook Lopez. He brings out the center, so leaves great rebounding opportunities for Haliburton and Nembhard to start the fast break here. So quick rebounds for him, and then he'll be pushing the pace in this matchup because that's what Haliburton does best, pushing the pace. I have him projected at 17 rebounds, assists in this matchup here. Love this spot for Tyrese Haliburton. So give me Haliburton to go over 15.5 rebounds, assists, coming in -104. On DraftKings, jumping to my second play of the day. And the Knicks-Pistons matchup here, 214 over under. Knicks 5-point favorite here at home, up the series 3-1. And Big Purr returns home after 2 big games in a row. I'm going to ride him in this matchup here. Pause. That's a weird pause. Going to ride him over 3s in this matchup here. So give me Karl-Anthony Towns to go over 1.5 threes, coming in -130. On DraftKings, Detroit on the season allowed the 4th most threes to the center position, and Karl-Anthony Towns has been heating up. 2 straight overs. He's only gotten the over 2 for his last 5 and 2 for his last 4 against the Pistons, averaging 2.5 threes made. But the last 2 games, he has been on fire. Made 4 threes and 5 threes in the last 2, shooting 8 and 7 threes in his last 2 matchups. So I love the volume that we've been getting these last 2 games, and has made some great success for the Knicks to win. They're going to be dragging out Jalen Duren in the paint, leaving plenty of opportunities for Karl-Anthony Towns to sit pretty on top of the key. And Duren's going to want to sink. He's going to want to protect the paint with Jalen Brunson driving in the lane, leaving plenty of kickback opportunities for Karl-Anthony Towns. For Big Purr, it's a splash of 3 for us in this matchup. Detroit allows the 19th most straightaway threes, so that little 2K hot zone. Detroit allows the 19th most straightaway threes, and Cat takes 30% of his shots from the straightaway mark, so we have a great opportunity here. Nice little 2K hot zone coming into this matchup. 8 and 7 threes in the last 2 games attempted, so I'm loving the volume that we're getting from beyond the arc versus the first 2 games. He only had 3 total three-pointer attempts in the first 2 games. In the last 2 now, 7 and 8. So I'm loving the volume that we're getting the last 2 games. And when Cat plays 35+ minutes in a game, he gets the over 68% of the time, averaging 2.4 threes made. And when he plays Detroit, playing 35+ minutes, he's gotten the over 4 for his last 5 against Detroit, playing 35+ minutes, making 4 threes in 3 of those games. So I love this opportunity here at home. I have him projected at 2 threes in this game, so right on the money here. They're going to let Cat sit across the arc. It's worked these last few games here. It's going to continue here at home. So give me Karl-Anthony Towns to go over 1.5 threes, coming in -130. On DraftKings, so coming to my third play of the day. I was going to hold up a 4 there, but was a 3. But go ahead. In the 7:30 NBA TV matchup, Boston, Orlando. This series is going to be closed out here. Boston 3-1 here. Been a hell of a season for the Magic. Paolo, Franz have been balling out, and this man on the Boston Celtics has stepped up with Jrue Holiday being out. He has been on fire these last 5 games. We're going to ride it in back-to-back games here. So give me Derrick White to go over 19.5 points, assists, coming in -135 on FanDuel. Yeah, points, assists for Derrick White, going off of the points here in this matchup. Orlando allows the 9th most points to the small shooting guard position these last 7 games overall. He's gotten this over 5 for his last 5 overall, averaging 25.2 points, assists per game. He's gotten this over 4 for his last 5 against Orlando, going 4 for 4 in this playoff series, averaging 22.8. Last 5 games versus Orlando, he had 14, 32, 22, 21, and then 25 points, assists in the most recent matchup here. 71% hit rate at home this year. Love that at home in this game, averaging 22.5 points, assists. No Jrue Holiday, so they're going to lean on Derrick White outside of Jason Tatum to create offense for this team. We saw it a bunch in Game 4 where Tatum would just bounce the ball straight to Derrick White and let Derrick White run a pick and roll to switch up the offense every once in a while, give Orlando a different look, which I love. The ball will be in his hands. He's gotten this over 8 for his last 10 home games, averaging 23.8 points per game. 8 for his last 10 home playoff games, averaging 20.2 points, assists. And he's gotten this over 9 for his last 10 playoff games in general, averaging 23 general. Sorry, watch How I Met Your Mother, you get that reference. Over 9 for his last 10 playoff games, averaging 23.7 points, assists. With the only under in that 9 of 10 games, He had 19 points assists. I think this is a great number here we're getting. I have him projected at 24 points assists in this game. I think Derrick White's going to have a big game. So it's going to be Derrick White, my fellow Baldy, to go over 19.5 points assists, coming to minus 135 on FanDuel, my bad. And for my fourth and final play of the day, this man in the Clippers-Denver series, 208 over-under. He is a better road player than he is at home. We took his over last time he played in Denver in this matchup here. I think he's going to have a big game here tonight. So it's going to be Kawhi Leonard to go over 25.5 points, coming in minus 115 on DraftKings. Denver allows the 7th most threes to the power forward position, and Kawhi, he's kind of been lackluster. One for his last 4 against Denver, averaging 26.5 points per game. With that one massive 39-point game, which we took the over. But why I love it here tonight is Kawhi is a better road player than he is at home. On the road, 42% hit rate on the season, averaging 24.2 points per game. Over 3 for his last 5 away games, averaging 28.6 points per game. Last game in Denver had 39. Last 2 games have been a little lackluster overall from Kawhi. But I think today he's going to get the over because I love the volume we're getting. Last 3 games, 19, 17, and 22 field goal attempts per game. These last 3 from Kawhi. Love the opportunity we're getting from the court. Game 3, he shot 10 from 22 from the field. I don't think Kawhi is going to do that in back-to-back games here. On the road, Game 5, he's the silent assassin. Last 5 Game 5s for Kawhi Leonard, 20, 36, 26, and 35 in his last 5. I have him projected at 28-plus points in this game, so it can be Kawhi Leonard in a massive game here. Massive matchup for him here tonight. It can be Kawhi Leonard to go over 25.5 points, coming at minus 115 on DraftKings. And those are my 4 best bets for you to bounce back here on this Tuesday. I'm feeling it here today. I'm feeling great on these plays. Give me Kawhi Leonard over 25.5. Give me Derrick White over 19.5 points assists. Karl-Anthony Towns over 1.2 threes. And Haliburton to start our day over 15.5 rebounds assists. Those are my 4 best bets for you in the NBA today. Let me know down below. What's your favorite play? I love tailing you guys in the comments section. Hopefully having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling. And while you're down there, please leave a like and subscribe. Makes me know you like the content. I truly appreciate the support this page will be getting. Hopefully having a wonderful Tuesday. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.